What's going on, everybody? Sports Player 2.0 Daniel here. And guys, we went 3-3 in the NHL and 5-3 in the NBA. So we had a so-so day in the NHL, but a good day in the NBA. 2 games over 500, not bad. So let's move on to tomorrow's games. The Wild are going to Vegas to face the Golden Knights. The Wild come in at 12-6-0, and the Golden Knights come in at 12-4-1. The last game for the Minnesota Wild, they won 4-3 in overtime versus the Los Angeles Kings, and for the Vegas Golden Knights, they also won 3-2 in overtime versus the Anaheim Ducks. So both teams coming off overtime wins, and the likely starters for this game is Cam Talbot for the Minnesota Wild and Marc-Andre Fleury for the Vegas Golden Knights. And the Vegas Golden Knights are favored in this one. Give me the Golden Knights to win this game at home. Next up, we have the Carolina Hurricanes going to Florida to face the Panthers. The Hurricanes come in at 13-6-1, and the Panthers come in at 13-4-3. The last game these two teams played last time, and the Carolina Hurricanes won 4-3 in a shootout. The likely starters for this game is James Reimer for the Carolina Hurricanes and Chris Driedger for the Florida Panthers. And the Carolina Hurricanes are favored in this one, but give me upset. Give me the Panthers to win this game at home. Next up, we have the Calgary Flames going to Ottawa to face the Senators. The Flames come in at 10-10-2, and the Senators come in at 7-15-1. The last game these two teams played last time, and the Calgary Flames won 6-3. And the likely starters for this game is David Rittich for the Calgary Flames and Matt Murray for the Ottawa Senators. And the Calgary Flames are favored in this one. Give me the Flames to win this game on the road in Ottawa. Next up, we have the Vancouver Canucks going to Winnipeg to face the Jets. The Canucks come in at 8-14-2, and the Jets come in at 13-6-1. The last game for the Vancouver Canucks, they lost 3-0 versus the Edmonton Oilers, and for the Winnipeg Jets, they won 2-1 in overtime versus the Montreal Canadiens. And the likely starters for this game is Braden Holtby for the Vancouver Canucks and Connor Hellebuyck for the Winnipeg Jets. And the Winnipeg Jets are favored in this one. Give me the Jets to win this game at home. Next up, we have the Toronto Maple Leafs going to Edmonton to face the Oilers. The Maple Leafs come in at 16-4-2, and the Oilers come in at 14-9-0. The last game these two teams played last time, and the Toronto Maple Leafs won 4-0. And the likely starters for this game is Frederik Andersen for the Toronto Maple Leafs and Mikko Koskinen for the Edmonton Oilers. And the Toronto Maple Leafs are favored in this one, but give me upset. Give me the Oilers to win this game at home. Next up, we have the St. Louis Blues going to Anaheim to face the Ducks. The Blues come in at 11-8-2, and the Ducks come in at 6-10-5. The last game for the St. Louis Blues, they won 7-6 versus the San Jose Sharks. A lot of goals scored in that one, 13. Wow, there was no goalie in that game. And the Anaheim Ducks lost 3-2 in overtime versus the Vegas Golden Knights. And the likely starters for this game is Jordan Binnington for the St. Louis Blues and John Gibson for the Anaheim Ducks. And the St. Louis Blues are favored in this one. Give me the Blues to win this game on the road in Anaheim. And the final match of the day in the NHL, we have the Colorado Avalanche going to San Jose to face the Sharks. The last game for the Colorado Avalanche, they won 6-2 versus the Arizona Coyotes, and for the San Jose Sharks, they lost 7-6 versus the St. Louis Blues. And the likely starters for this game is Philip Grubauer for the Colorado Avalanche and Martin Jones for the San Jose Sharks. And the Colorado Avalanche are favored in this one. Give me the Avalanche to win this game on the road in San Jose. And that does it for the NHL. Let's move on to the NBA. The Mavericks are going to Orlando to face the Magic. The Mavericks come in at 16-16, and the Magic come in at 13-21. I'm going to go The Dallas Mavericks are a 7-point favorite in this one. Give me the Mavericks to win this game on the road in Orlando. Next up, we have the Indiana Pacers going to Philadelphia to face the 76ers. The Pacers come in at 15-17, and the 76ers come in at 22-12. I'm going to go with the home team here. Give me the 76ers to win this game at home. Next up, we have the Denver Nuggets going to Chicago to face the Bulls. The Nuggets come in at 18-15, and the Bulls come in at 15-17. I'm actually going with the Bulls here. Give me the Bulls to win this game at home. Next up, we have the Utah Jazz going to New Orleans to face the Pelicans. The Jazz come in at 27-7, and the Pelicans come in at 14-19, and the Utah Jazz are a 6.5-point favorite in this one. Give me the Jazz to win this game on the road in New Orleans. Next up, we have the Brooklyn Nets going to San Antonio to face the Spurs. The Nets come in at 22-13, and the Spurs come in at 17-12. I'm going to go with the Brooklyn Nets here. Give me the Nets to win this game on the road in San Antonio. Next up, we have the Cavaliers going to Houston to face the Rockets. The Cavaliers come in at 13-21, and the Rockets come in at 11-21. I'm going to go with the home team here. Give me the Rockets to win this game at home. Next up, we have the Hornets going to Portland to face the Trailblazers. The Hornets come in at 16-17, and the Trailblazers come in at 18-14, and the Portland Trailblazers are a 6.5-point favorite in this one. Give me the Trailblazers to win this game at home. And that does it for today's picks for tomorrow's games. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please give me the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.